Good afternoon, and you are rolling on the road with Dr. Kimberly and Dave. We are still in celebration mode. Woo-hoo-hoo. Yes, we are. And we are just going through and grabbing our top viewers and allowing them to come on to be guest co hosts. Yep, and help picking the topic. And disclaimer Dee has a topic that she's been wanting to do for the last 3 weeks with me. However, we're not going to do it today. So, but we will do it, and more than likely, we'll do it on her, her. Did I say that out loud? Her network of Diva D worldwide. Yes, 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 yes. So, welcome Diva D, all the way from the Big D, Detroit, Michigan. Whoop whoop.
Woo woo! What up, though? Thank you so much for having me today and always rocking with me. And I got to say two things. You look absolutely marvelous and happy birthday, my sister.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. So today is not like any other Tuesday because it is the day, and there went my phone. This is the day that the Queen was born, 7:05 a.m. on July 18th, 1966. I am 57 years old today, and this birthday is truly a birthday for me today because exactly 2 months ago on May 18th, I had a heart attack. I'm sitting here. I just read the article. Yes, read the article that they are writing about me at the University of Michigan hospital. I'm just blown away as I read it and they talk about all the technical terms and the type of heart attack that I had. I can't read it because it's not out yet. It still has a couple more approvals that it has to go through before before it'll be public. But I am number one honored, and number two just grateful to be here because truly this is a birthday for me. Starting a new life without my sidekick. He my up kick, my bottom kick, and my all the way around kick. Yep. So just moving forward without him, but always have him. As you'll see, I always will have this pin on. Yep. Right about over my heart. Oh, look who's here.
Hello, hello, hello. Hi, Shana. How are you? Happy birthday. Hello, Miss Diva D. Yes. Yay.
I don't know. We might blow up the airways, y'all. All this power.
Two.
But as we know, we started this. I call it, my appreciation for. Hold on one second. Mm, talk DVD.
I like to say happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. May the good Lord bless 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 you. I love you.
Nobody but here. No, 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 nobody but here. Nobody but here. Nobody but here. Um, On last week, well, I should start with the first week. We started with Shayna talking about self love and self confidence. And then the second week, we were with Bertaji and she talked about healthy relationships among women. And last week, we talked about developing our inner strength with Tracy. And I have them, friends and neighbors. There were like 10 points that were made on how you can start developing your inner strength. And I am so excited to say that there have been people who have been communicating changes that they've made in order to develop their inner strength. And Diva D, that's her subject for today, is because she talked about how she had some challenges with like number one and number two, and she had a challenge with all 10 of them, and one of them we talked about was watering yourself.
Yes.
We talked about the plants and how I just have so many and how big they are. And if you don't remember
Oh my goodness. Hallelujah.
how big,
That.
almost 6 feet, and it wasn't, bought that way, just growing it from a baby. And then my money trees are almost like 4 feet tall, and
Wow.
they were only 15 inches when I got them. And
Mm.
so just what it takes to nurture that and to affirm it, to grow it. What is Shayna saying?
Great topic for today. Thank you, Shayna. I
And
got
so
go ahead.
and so I am so excited. I was telling Diva D before we came on that, being 57 and having a 19-year-old, come to me and say, "Oh my gosh, I love your topic," because I sent her the YouTube replay. And every day she tells me what she's doing to develop her inner strength. Diva D, what are some of the things that you've done since last week?
I actually stopped and said, okay, you go and you tell that person and that person how what a difference that they make. When I went to the doctor a couple of days ago, I lost weight from 220 2 pounds to 200. And in order to do that, I had to believe in myself. I had to back away from things that was going to be destructive to me. And I wanted to celebrate with eating some, going to the restaurant and getting a triple layer chocolate cake. But I said, wait now, you cannot come from the doctor's office celebrating 200. That's great, Miss Diva. Thank you. Thank you. And go into eating a piece of chocolate cake. So I, I have to get stronger in the confidence that I am enough. And this week, that's what I worked on. I am enough. Okay, I see your lips moving, but I don't hear you. Okay, hi Dave.
Hey, Misty, how are you?
I'm
Dr.
well.
Kimberly, you're
You.
muted. I think Dr. Kimberly muted when she was trying to figure out what to do
Yeah,
with late Dave.
yeah. Take
So,
because I'm telling her, can't hear you. Can't hear you.
goodness, goodness.
All
Good to
right.
see you, Misty. And Dr. Kimberly, did we already wish you a happy birthday? Oh, you're muted. You're muted. You're muted.
There we go. Happy
Oh,
birthday, Dave.
Not to me, to you. To you. To you. Where are you? Not there. This is not a mirror image. There we go. Happy birthday to Dr. Kimberly.
I
I'm
know,
all dressed up. I got on my good jewelries, and
but
Uh-oh.
but Dave, you did miss the birthday song.
The birthday song,
she
Yeah,
sang happy birthday.
I'll have to go back, or we'll do it at the end of the show to kind of
okay,
reprise the
okay,
happy feelings.
yes, yes.
So yeah, I was out causing trouble. Sorry for my tardiness.
Look at there. There's our 10 points on how to develop your inner strength.
Awesome.
I actually went back and watched the show 2 times. I was like, man, this was a good show.
It was. It was because I was like, okay, wait a minute. Okay, wait a minute.
Do we
Okay.
get some winners?
We do. We do have some winners. There are people who watched it on the replay. And I was just saying before you came, when I was trying to get you in, there's a young lady who's 19 years old who watched it on YouTube's replay and has every day given me 3 things that she's feeling to develop her inner strength.
Awesome. Awesome.
I'm like, ooh. And of
So,
course, I had to write down what Diva D.
well, where are we going in this conversation? Because I just want to dive in with a question for the diva. Can I?
Yes, go ahead.
Now, there's nobody listening to this conversation, so you can be as
Ab-
open and honest as you want.
Okay.
How is the the internal strength of the big D these days? We see now while you're thinking about it, we see all the headlines, the D is back, yada yada, people's lessons from Detroit on bouncing back, yada yada yada. What's really happening? What's behind the headlines?
Detroit is residual. We
Okay.
have where we never, ever, ever give up.
All
When the
right.
world counted us out, we were still going strong. What we have is a love for one another. We are the Motor City capital. We make the cars. Without the cars, nobody get to where they're going. And we know that and we appreciate that. We are a family. We are a tribe. We are a village. We are a nation. Are we our brother's keeper? Yes.
So things have been solid through the down times as family.
Absolutely. Absolutely. See um what they report, what you see on the news are 30-second sound bites.
Yeah.
And that's not the real picture. And when they say Detroit is coming back, we never left. Okay. The okay, you have redeveloping downtown, but it doesn't just stay downtown because you have to go out further and out further and out further, and you continue because all the communities are linked in. When you go down the main street, you go down and you hit maybe 7 little cities and villages and towns before you get home. Well, all of us are linked in, and you cannot take the situation of I'm not going to get into that because that's none of my business, because it is your business. Because if I have to take it from Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., an injustice for one is an injustice for us all. If I help straighten out that situation for you, then we got it done. We linked in. We're tied in. We joined together. And I help you and you help me. If you fall, why would I step over you?
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah. Oh, that's
She
yeah.
needs to bring that over to West Michigan.
Yeah, because we Yeah, we have a few islands that we like to keep islands.
We,
Yeah.
we've got some comments here.
Happy birthday. Hello, Miss Diva. That's from
There we
Sean.
go.
Great topic for today. That's from Shauna. That's great, Miss Diva. That's from Shauna. Shauna, hey, that's
Yep,
right.
yep.
It's important to know that you are enough.
And
Happy
for
birthday,
Tanji,
Taji.
happy
Good evening.
birthday.
Happy birthday from Sheila Curry.
Awesome stuff.
Uh-huh. Yeah. So the building on your inner strength. Sometimes my inner strength is at a low point. It could be like 10%, 20%. It's kind of like your cell phone battery.
Hmm.
It gives you the power, and you go out and you challenge the world. Well, you got 90%, 95, you at 100, you at 70, you at 50, you at, oh, wait a minute. Okay. Okay. So when you get into that red zone, you may not be where you can charge your phone. But at that inner strength where I need to charge my phone and I can't do it, I can call on her. I can call on you. I can get those people that's in my village that know, okay, diva down, diva down, diva down.
Jesus.
That's that's beautiful. Truly, truly.
So I think that was number 2 is finding your tribe.
Talk
That was
right that, didn't I?
on how to build your inner strength.
Yeah.
Um, and then I think that was part of number 8. It was finding individuals that can tell you daily that they love you and can help recharge you when you feel like you can't recharge yourself. That was number 8.
Hmm.
Yes.
Mhm.
We had
And
some really great points last week.
yes, which was the point where your tribe person says, okay, what you're doing ain't right. Um, you know that behavior is is not something we want to do. And
That was number 7
okay,
is finding someone who will hold you accountable.
yes, yes, yes,
Helps to build up your inner strength.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. We,
Dr. Dr. Kim um is that person for me. And I can be out here all willy nilly and do something, and she go, "Why is you doing that?" And that'll stop you to go, "I oh, wait a minute." That, well, the reason why I'm doing it, oh, well, oh, see, what I was trying to say was, and she going, "No, no."
right. And I mean, my hunch is, she says that from a place of love, not a place to say, I'm proven, I'm better than you, I'm smarter than you, I fill in the blank than you. It's like, no, it's a place of love to say, you know, I need to support you, to tell you, you got to check that.
Yeah, yeah, that's not a good look on you, sister. Oh, okay, yeah. as, as opposed to somebody that is mean spirited,
Right,
say it, because
right.
she could say it and you already know that she's coming from a place of love, a place of support,
Yep.
a place that I'm your biggest cheerleader. Now you go and be great. You go and be great. And I know that she is somewhere going, that's my diva D. That's my diva D. Yes. And I know that the tools that she gives me to be great, I will sow into the next person. Hey, yeah. So Dave, um, I've been listening to you guys for a while. Um, Shayna says it's a place of knowledge for me.
Mhm.
I've been listening to you for a while, and I really appreciate um you, that you are always there to support her, and that the fact that even though you don't know how to do all of these financial things, you're still strong. You're still strong enough to carry the show when she loses her voice or whatever, and you say, I don't know what I'm doing here, but
It goes to automatic pilot on that end of things. Like I got don't mind the fruit flies. But like I was able to turn the comments on today because as I said last week, I learned where the comments are. Tracy Walls just dropped one from Maryland. Happy birthday from Maryland. Awesomeness.
yes. Oh, that's a beautiful picture.
I
Sure.
know, wasn't it?
Yeah. Wow.
That I was really excited because I was saying today is a different birthday for me because today marks the 2 months and it was May 18th. And now today is July 18th. And just reading the article, so I did a video. Yeah, we did. I think we kind of did it together like, with the health update. Well, U of M Health West got the video and they were like, oh my gosh. So they came, they did an interview, and can't
Nice.
say all the stuff, but this is a wonderful, um, wow, I,
Tribute.
2 page article that has just really blown me away. I think there's one more hoop to go through, another cardiology, something. I can't remember all what he said, but definitely the hospital's happy here. And then it got sent over to U of M in Ann Arbor. And then a couple other folks have gotten it, and it's kind of going through. And the doctor who did my heart catheter is in here quoting exactly what happened. And I said, wait a minute, did we talk about this? You know, wait a minute, huh?
Well, can you read us the highlights? I would love to hear it. No? Okay. All right, moving on.
The words are owned by University of Michigan Health West, and once they release them, right?
Kind of, because like I had to sign releases for them to talk to my doctor, but it's considered an unpublished work yet. So it just has one more approval to go through. So it was sent to me to kind of peruse to see if there was anything I needed to change or make sure that they got all of the facts and they quoted me correctly. And I'm just sitting here like, whoa,
How did you feel
whoa.
when they first approached you about it?
You know who did this? Tommy Allen. He was the impetus for this.
Tommy's always causing trouble,
Yes.
connecting, causing
Oh
trouble.
yeah. Oh yeah. And so when I got this text message, I was like, who? What? And I just stopped and think like, who would have done this? And of course, I get this text right behind it. Hey, something might be coming down the pike for you. Yeah. And that was all, I'm like, okay, what is he talking about? So then
Spoiler alert, folks. The story has a happy ending.
it does
That part right there.
because in here, I think that was, yeah, because I think it says one of the things that they say towards here is that some people don't survive. A lot of people don't survive the heart attack that I had,
Yeah.
and that I had a better ending.
Good.
But that is one of the things that they have put in the article.
To God be the glory.
Yeah, I'm just, and I think that's part of it. That when you see it in writing, it's one thing to experience it, and then to see it in writing and hear it from a cardiology standpoint, because they talk about the different types of heart attacks and how the type that I had is, I think I can read that part. It just says the term heart attack often conjures up images of blocked arteries requiring immediate medical intervention. However, a lesser known condition called stress cardiomyopathy or Takotsubo cardiomyopathy challenges the traditional understanding.
It's kind of like cancer, people say cancer, and there's hundreds of kinds of cancer.
Hmm.
And we say heart attack, there's many kinds of heart attacks.
Right.
Or are they? Yeah.
And Tracy said, yeah, to God be the glory. We are survivors.
And then they even talk about in the article the difference between how a man has a heart attack and how a woman has a heart attack, that they're different, and the symptoms he may experience and the symptoms she may experience, and commenting on how I knew my body well enough to know that something was wrong. Didn't think that it was a heart attack, but I knew that it was something where I needed immediate, medical attention. And, that goes to point, probably, which one did we put it at? Number 10 was self-care is not selfish.
Mm-hmm.
It's the point that we had for developing your inner strength. So because of the inner strength that I had, I knew that number one was something was wrong, and I wasn't going to. I think we had number one was believing in yourself and believing that you can get through whatever you're going through. So I believe enough in myself, because I think the way he ends it is he loves this, where it says, know yourself, know your body, take a hands-on approach to your health and recovery, and not ignoring or downplaying the signs. And it said, love yourself enough to listen to your body. It's how he ends it, with me saying that. And that comes from that inner strength that
Right.
I love me enough.
Well, sister, I got a question. Those
Yes,
things,
ma'am.
the things that's up on your head, what do you do with them?
The what?
The things that's up on your head. Oh, yeah, those.
They supposed to be for seeing, and help you read better.
Oh, okay.
But
That
since I have cataracts, it they don't really help. I get them just because it's habit.
okay, because I'm looking at it going, and I'm like, if she put them things up from up here and down here, it might be a possibility that she could read that to her. But
Yeah.
what the study said was, uh,
You know what?
okay, it's your birthday. I'm not gonna cry.
And what is that?
Right.
Number 3 was ignoring others' ignorance.
No. Ah, there we have it, folks. We are definitely executing the changes to develop inner strength right in front of you.
And then number 4 was don't let others' inner ignorance to penetrate your inner strength.
There we go, Ms. D. Drop the microphone, says Shayna. Tracy, we just keep laughing with it. Oh, goodness. I don't know what I got myself into today, folks.
Oh, you
Crossfire.
good one, Dave. This is the best show ever.
This is the crossfire.
If you can survive this, right? Shayna said, boom.
Exactly,
Okay.
Shayna.
That means I should be turning around and just walk, 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 walk.
Or be like me, just roll
Right,
right
just
in.
roll away. Just roll away.
Roll away. The quiet roll. Good thing it's an electric motor, not a diesel engine. Quiet
Right.
roll.
Shayna's just laughing at us. You know?
Laughing with us.
That's
Laughing with
it.
us.
But you know what? But these are some of the things that, while we are laughing, it is very serious because these are some of the clandestine ways that people's or persons, inner strength is either built up or it's torn down because you don't know what you don't know. And we've probably said it since, I don't know, the beginning about how they had me on prednisone. And because I was on such a high dose for so long, it's called prednisone cataracts.
Wow.
What?
Yep.
Wow.
But I was supposed to have had cataract surgery. And then I had the heart attack. So I can't have surgery because my heart's not strong enough to do the surgery. So I just have to struggle. Because like right now, you guys look like a big blur.
Oh, really?
But how
Mhm.
long is that going to be? Because it's all wacky. As a quick aside, I've mentioned, I believe, my wife has, I can't even, it's inflammation of her heart lining, not the heart itself, but the sac around the
Mhm.
heart and her lungs. And because though it's a cardio condition, her dentist needs a letter from her cardiologist to say
Oh,
To
it's
say it's
okay,
okay.
yeah.
and all of that stuff. And so you're saying your heart's not strong enough now for the cataract surgery?
Because they have to put me under anesthesia.
Yeah. It's a lot of people that have to sign off before you have something that sounds simple.
Yep. Even just to get the what do you call it when they do the little go down and look in your stomach?
MRI. Oh,
No, just the scope.
yeah. Yeah.
Is that an endoscopy?
Yep, an endoscopy. So they had to get a sign off from cardiology, and I'd actually go to the same group over at U of M, Health West. So they were sending inner memos, and she was like, "Well, the only thing that you can do right now is you can do a conscious sedation." So it's like giving me a bunch of Dilaudid. So I'll be like, "Yes, happy,"
Oh, yeah. I like that when you get it from the dentist's office
or
because I am
fentanyl.
absolutely petrified of the dentist. I got to.
Oh, she's still laughing at us.
Uh-oh. Miss
Where
D
did?
disappeared.
Oh no, maybe one of her dogs did it.
She'll get us back.
She will. So, but yeah, this has been really nice with people weighing in with them making the changes and even getting Diva D to say every day, to text me, this is the change that I made. Oh, I noticed like, that right there wasn't assisting with my inner strength. So I'm going to change that.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
it's, hmm,
I was just going to say, yeah, I mean, it's awareness. Um, and awareness is just way underrated. And that you're aware of things that are tearing down your inner strength and you avoid them. You say no to them. Was it number 3? Don't let other people's ignorance,
that was it. It was number 3.
you know?
Number 3 was ignoring others' ignorance. And then number 4 was similar, but it was, and I think you started talking about it more because you gave us the example of how you were teaching and you came out and you fell and how
Yeah.
people responded to
Yep.
you.
Yep. Yeah. So in all of that, it's just being aware of where we're at because, sometimes saying I'm sorry gets thin because you're not working on what you're sorry for,
Right.
and so, sorry for being ignorant. Oh, sorry for being ignorant. Sorry for being ignorant. I got to work on my ignorance.
Yeah. And I think that's the part there is at what point do you stop being ignorant?
Yeah. Yeah.
When do you stop?
Well, for me, I'll never stop. But if I'm aware of it so I can stop it in the moment.
Mm.
Did I ever tell you one of my favoriteest quotes of the high wire, the very inaccessible sport, high wire walkers, tightrope walkers,
Yes.
when the guy said, somebody went up to him and said, "Man, it is just amazing how you keep your balance and you stay up there. And it's just awesome that, you just are always balanced." And he goes, "No, that's not the case at all. I lose my balance all the time.
Mm.
What I'm good at is regaining my balance. So it's not
Oh,
about keeping it, it's about regaining it, because you're going to lose your balance."
because that was number 6 was um, making sure that you keep a good balance, and
Balance. Oh, yeah, we
that
had a
was a
great
point that you brought up. That was number 6.
well, we had a great conversation about that balance last week. The balance, you know, with quiet time with friends, work life
Watching
balance.
TV because you said, yeah, it's good to watch television sometimes, but when it's 5 hours later and you fell asleep on the couch,
Okay, balance.
yep. I think we came up with a pretty comprehensive list on how to develop your inner strength on last week. I'm not
Yeah.
sure what happened to DVD. She didn't come back in. Maybe her phone died.
Uh-oh. Did As we wait, did you print those out and or take a picture of them and put them up on Facebook
No, I actually,
now that the contest is over? We can
it's not over.
disclose
It's ongoing.
I'm going.
Hmm.
We don't want people to just cut and paste, do we?
No, no.
Oh,
Is she back?
there's Sandra. Yes, you have to check out last week's episode to get the full list of 10.
Who's I can't see.
Sandra,
Oh,
Sandra.
well, hello. Yeah, we'll put them up. I will today because I went back through. I started doing it, and then today we watched it, and I was like, oh my gosh, because I went on YouTube, and then that way I could just have it on the television. So I
Right.
watched us in 60 inches. Whoa, HD.
Scary if you're looking at me. But anyways,
Oh, there she is.
all right. Misty!
Hey, I don't know what happened.
Story of my life.
It's that technology.
I know, right? And I'm like, it just like blink, and I'm like, okay, who just came and stole my signal?
I don't know. So for Sandra, we're gonna give you. We're just gonna go over it again, but it will get posted today since I did watch the whole show, and again, and I wrote down. I just got all excited about all the comments, and it's wonderful to have Diva D on the show this week when she was weighing in so much last week.
I'm an active part of your life, whether you like it or not.
I like it. It's good.
Mhm.
I like
It's,
you. And Dave, I like you too.
Amen. Thank you. I reciprocate. This is awesome that we get to hang out with people we like.
Yes, yes. And that's the good thing about social media now. I know that there's a lot of bad things that they say about social media, but it's not the social media, it's the people that you entertain. And if it wasn't for the social media, we wouldn't be able to reach as many people as we do.
Right. Well, I'm gonna try to adjust that because it's not I wouldn't give social media 0, because back to when you were off the air with us, Dr. Kimberly was reminding folks of some of my TV habits and watching too much and falling asleep, because social media, unfortunately, a lot of it is built in, like, but it's dopamine, that we literally get addicted to social media. And so it's hard for some folks to be able to just turn their phone off for an hour or two, that they're waiting for the bing, and unfortunately, and I assume it happens with non-youth as well, but definitely with the youngsters, that if you post something and you don't get enough likes, or you think, oh, this is going to be 100 likes,
Oh yeah, yeah.
and it only 2 people like it, and it's like, ooh, and then you feel bad, and so it's just so yeah. But at the same time, you gotta
Well, what?
find the inner strength to find the balance, turn it off, put it aside.
Well, wouldn't that be because they have built it up that we need that instant self gratification? We
Yeah.
we need to be liked, and we need to be liked fast and by many.
Yep. Yep.
Fast and by many. Because I do, I am a social media queen, and I do TikTok probably more than I care to admit right now. And it builds you up to making you think that you are a star, and you're just a star for those 60 seconds of that video. If you don't, Shauna, that's right, find a balance. Thank you.
Yes.
um that 60 seconds of glory, it's an imaginary world. And if you don't have the good foundation, you can't do it. I turn off the Bing. Most of the time I have to find my phone. Yeah, I thank you, Tracy. Yeah, I have to find my phone too. Um, Sometimes I have a landline so I can find my cell phone.
Oh, that's
Where did I put that? And that look in the last place, that if I knew where the last place that I had it, I would go to the last place first. Mm.
exactly, because things you're looking for, it's always the last place you look. There it is.
Yeah, yeah. And one time I was watching TV, and what's in my hand more than my cell phone is the remote control. That's what's constantly, because when we get to a commercial, you must know that we are a star and not need others to approve. Absolutely, absolutely. And
Hmm.
I took this remote, and it was in my hand, and it was in my uh, robe pocket, and I went to the mailbox, and yeah, I lost that remote control, and it was devastating. It it was, it's two things that um that gives us a purpose in life. And that it's not a true statement, but if you think about it, we must know that we are a star and need others, and not need others to approve. Correct. That cell phone and that TV remote.
Hmm.
And, okay, you're on mute, sweetheart.
Oh.
So I got a funny one for you. I had we had me and my husband, we had changed the sheets, and I like my comforters to get dry cleaned every week. So I have two of them. So they're always in rotation. And so we changed the sheets the night before, because they come and do our dry cleaning every Tuesday and Friday. So my husband says, "Where's the remote?" I don't know. You don't know where it is? He's like, "No." And he said, "Well, we changed the sheets, we changed the comforter." So we're looking around, and I'm just like, I don't know what we could have done with that remote control. So he comes in the living room to watch TV. Light bulb comes on. I go and get the bag off the porch for the dry cleaners. And
Oh,
how about it was in the comforter?
yes, yes, yes.
And I just said, oh my Lord,
Oh
oh my
my.
Lord.
Oh, we can't do without that. And
So,
the, the
and I guess that was the thing about it. It was like, oh my God. So we don't got a remote to this TV. So we're going to go and migrate, into the living room because it's got a remote. But, the TVs now, they don't have anything where you can, you don't have a dial like we used to have.
Right, right.
But what they do have now is if you can't find the remote, you can download one on your phone and work your television from your phone. But
What?
what's even more crazy is that I can program the remote to my wheelchair and do it from my wheelchair.
Come on. What kind of science fiction future are you living in?
right
That
start
one,
invention.
yeah. What did she say?
Oh,
I do feel lost without my remote. Yes.
And then
Uh-huh. Your remote and your cell phone.
yes.
Yes, the
Phone remote.
phone remote. Uh-huh. I didn't know that you can program that on the TV on your phone.
yep, they just started it.
Okay.
That you can go on your phone and do it. But my chair, when I got my chair, and they started going through everything, and they showed me the menu, and it was like, oh, you can what? Because it's got a clock on here and everything,
Wow.
so I
Okay.
can look down and see what time it is. And the cute thing about it is that it's got a plug on the side of my controls to plug my phone in to charge my phone on my chair.
What?
Watch out now. Watch out. Watch out. Watch out.
I'm
Now,
just like, mm.
yeah. Now can we talk about for about 3 minutes that the exciting news that I may become Dr. Diva D.
Yes. That's part of her inner strength.
Yeah, yeah. Tell us.
Whew. Well, the majority of my inner circle, my strength, that my village, all of my friends is called Dr. Kim, Dr. Mary, Dr. this, and Dr. that. And I was just saying, I was having a pity party and I invited Dr. Kim. And I said, all my friends are Dr. So and so and so. I want to be called Dr. DVD. And without taking a breath, she says, why not? And I'm like, say what? She said, you could be a Dr. Diva D. I said, say what not? And so she gave me the program, which I will, don't hide your face now. She gave me the program in which I will be entering and the university. And at the end of that, because of my sister building into me and sowing seeds in me, I will become Dr. Diva D.
Awesome, awesome.
Yes, 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 yes. I thank you, my sister. I truly do. It's an honor to be here on your birthday. It's an honor to know that if I'm in trouble out there, that you're just a phone call away.
When will you start that program?
Dr. Kim, when will I?
She just tells everything. Can't some stuff be a secret?
Like a refrigerator door, always running,
Well,
always open.
that is number 9. And number 9 is to build up your inner strength is you want to be around people who want to see the very best in you, who see the very best and help you with that. And so what I did is I offered to pay. So basically, providing her with a scholarship to go to school.
Awesome,
Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you.
awesome, awesome.
I appreciate you 23 hours a day. The other one,
Here it comes.
I got well. You know what? It's 4:49. So let me get this song in just in case that.
Well, wait a minute. What do you do the other hour?
Oh, I have relations.
Oh, maybe I shouldn't have asked. This used to be a G-rated show, Dr. Kimberly. All right, DVD, crank up the music before we get in trouble with the FCC.
Well, I mean,
Oh my God.
that was it. Well, I mean, now see, you went sexual. No, I play Beer With every Tuesday. That's a card game.
Right.
I have a lot of things. You went where actually you went where you were supposed to go. Okay. Can I sing now? Tracy, don't encourage me because I will take it.
Singing.
All righty. All right. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. May the good Lord bless 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 you.
Yay. Awesome.
Thank you. Thank you. I love you so.
I love you. And we thank you. We thank you for coming on as we keep going down that list of folks who have just been hanging out with us, some for all 3 years, and those who, if they just came last week, they don't miss a week. And so we are grateful. And this is our way, is by inviting you on and talking about what you want to talk about. Dave, she wants to get into a serious subject, but I think we'll leave that for later in the year, and we'll have that conversation and put some context around it, because we definitely don't shy away from the tough issues.
Right.
We don't. And but we want to say thank you so much for tuning into Rolling on the Road with Dr. Kimberly and Dave. And it's 3 years, friends and neighbors, 3 whole years that we've been out here doing it.
Unbelievable. Wait a minute. I got to get my calculator here. Hold on, folks. Hold on. See, I don't know how to use a remote control, but I know how to use a calculator. And we're almost 1,200 days ago we started. So because we started May 7, but then 3 years is the Facebook own page, putting it out there. And then, of course, Dr. Kimberly kept adding other platforms. So again, like SD reminded me, I don't know where it's going, but I know it's going live and it's being recorded and it's impacting lives all over our country, all over the world. And and so much of that is, again, Dr. Kimberly, on your birthday, to shine that light on the person who is you, gift to so many, with your presence, with your challenges, with your accountability. I've seen her go toe to toe with a governor and a lieutenant governor.
Whoops.
Sometimes we could go on, but we're not. We're just going to say, again, thank you, though, Dr. Kimberly, for continuing to be you.
Yes.
And You may blow out your birthday candles today, but you do not blow out your candle. Let it shine.
All right, all right. And
Thank you.
I want to thank you for being other people's voice,
Mm.
being other people's strength, being other people's weakness. Show them, yes, you can do it too.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Well, I have to say this has definitely been a great birthday. To receive the article, they be able to read through it, and just another thing that I can, another feather to put in my cap to say, oh wow, I had the inner strength to get through that, to read that. Well, people don't survive it, but yet I'm still here. So for that, I'm really grateful. And I don't think there's any other place I would have wanted to be for my birthday, but other than we're hanging out with Stan, is being here and talking to everybody and being able to educate. And I definitely can't wait to put out the 10 points, and so that people can really, we've gotten some folks, but just so that others who didn't get an opportunity, because we know as soon as you put something out there on social media, it's like boom,
It's
boom, 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 boom.
right, right. And I want to see it in print form so I can take it over to TikTok because I host intellectual rooms in there. Happy birthday, great live, XO. That's hugs and kisses. Thanks and thankful. That is for from Sandra. All
Mhm.
right.
Where are you from, Sandra, Sandra, Sandra? Maybe she'll tell us before we get off.
Okay.
But if you guys are not busy, on next week, we're going to be celebrating the
Oh,
ADA. On the 26th, we're going to be at the Millennium Park.
head to this website, folks. There we go, dakc.us. Click on our events because you have to register. The cost is zero, but you have to register so we know the right amount of food. Because right now we're going to have an awesome party. I'm just going to say I think based on registrations, we're going to have a record turnout.
Oh, yeah. And Rolling on the Road is going to be there. We're going to come to you live. And yeah,
Live.
we've already
Oh,
got the space. And
Oh, Diva D, Sandra asked for your TikTok name. What does that mean? TikTok name.
my handle.
Your
It's
handle.
uh-huh.
what?
It's the same name. D Coates 2. D Coates and the number 2.
Decodes too. And Sandra, where are you tuning in from? Southfield, right down the road.
Really? I'm in Southfield, Sandra.
There,
That's
Southfields it is.
yes. Oh man.
She's from Michigan and Kentucky. So Southfield it is.
Southfield it is. All right. That's awesome. That's awesome. Thank you so much for having me this week and putting up with me all the time.
It's
Definitely, it is encouraging.
it's encouraging as we keep saying, find your tribe. We found our tribe, folks. We keep growing our tribe. And the whole tribe says, Happy birthday, Dr. Kimberly.
Right,
Woohoo.
right.
All
And
right, guys.
in about 2 weeks, you will be able to see me up on the big screen.
And she means that literally, not just on my TV.
All right, all right.
Yes, you'll be able to watch me on Tubi, but it's in your local theaters.
Nice. Nice.
Yes, yes.
All righty,
All right.
guys.
Mwah. Thank you.